Well, I would like to bat first, Ramesh.
An easy decision?
Sorry, I beg your pardon?
An easy decision?
Well, the pitch is like very good, same as the last match, and I hope it will have lots of run in there.
You've never won the Asia Cup. What have you told the boys today for this big match?
Well, they're really focused, and I've told them that we want to win this in any case, you know, and we are really desperate to win this cup because we never won this cup before. So the boys are really focused for this match.
And you've got the 3 players who weren't playing in the last game in.
Yeah, so Wasim is back, and in place of Shabir, and of course Saeed Anwar and Razak is back in the side.
Muralidharan picked up 26 wickets the last time 2 countries played more in 3 test matches.
Yeah.
Will he be a problem today as well?
Yeah, the way he's bowling, and he bowled well as well in the last match, and he's a great bowler, no doubt, but we'll be more careful this time.
All the best, mate.
Thank you.
Well, Sanath, a big match, another chance of becoming the Asia's best team today.
Yes, Ramesh, because we have been playing well except for the last game. I think we had to play well today, and I hope the boys want to play and win this game.
What is the strength in the Pakistan team?
I think basically the bowlers, they have the good 4 fast bowlers. That is the strength in Pakistan side at the moment.
And the coach, Dave Watmore, was hopping mad, fuming the way the Sri Lankans were getting out as he cooled off.
Yes, he is, because he got a bit upset because we got 5 run-outs last game. I think we had to be more careful of this game, and we have to get a big score, chasing a very good score against Pakistan this game.
Okay, Sanath, all the best.
Thank you, Ramesh.
Well, as expected, Moin Khan, after winning the toss, has elected to bat. This is the Pakistan lineup for the final. Saeed Anwar back to open with Imran Nazir. Wasim Akram joins the other all-rounder Abdul Razak. And so it's a very strong Pakistan lineup.
Well, the holders of the Pepsi Asia Cup are the Sri Lankans, and a very strong outfit here today. You've got Nuwan Zoysa coming back into the side instead of Sajiva De Silva. Otherwise, you look at that batting lineup. Jayasuriya De Silva, Attapattu Jayawardena, Russell Arnold, Ramesh Kaluvuthan, a dangerous player low down the order. Upul Chandana, superb fielder. Chaminda Vas, Veeraratna, Muralidharan and Nuwan Zoysa.
First ball of the Pepsi Asia Cup final. And a fleshy start, and Pakistan off the mark with that no ball from the left armer Chaminda Vas.
Zoysa is a bowler who can extract some bounce from the surface.
Whipped and put away quite brilliantly. You can't just afford to bowl on that line to Saeed Anwar.
Rocking back quite beautifully here. He's onto it in a flash. It's nicely across with that back foot. And quite prepared to take the aerial route.
Pitch will be taken by Zoysa himself. Once again, not very good shot selection. Imran Nazir, well, he should have played it off the back foot rather than to hit that one away through mid-wicket.
It's the exuberance of youth. Shot selection not the best. And the tall man Zoysa on to Imran Nazir, a little quicker than he expected. He's done him for pace. And an important wicket here for Sri Lanka. Zoysa is delighted. Imran Nazir gone for 3, 17 for 1.
Driving through the line quite beautifully, Shahid Afridi. An opportunity was there, and he came good. Beautiful swing of the bat. That ends the over. Pakistan 28 for 1 after 6 overs.
Up in the air. Gets going down. Difficult one, all right. But in one-day cricket, these are supposed to be taken.
Chaminda Vas looking to be very accurate, just keeping the ball short of the good length. Jafridi must be looking to hit him over the world head.
That is what he is waiting for. The ball pitched up where he can swing his arms freely. The ball coming in just a little bit from Chaminda Was, falling just a little short of the boundary rope over there. So it's a boundary for Shahid Afridi.
It's no easy task keeping Afridi quiet. Very little margin for error, and that time Chaminda Was pitching it slightly and Afridi making full advantage of it. A superb hit shot. That's what he's really waiting for.
It's pulled away. It's a 6. Very well executed by Saeed Anwar.
That was indeed very quickly picked by Saeed Anwar and pulled away for 6. The timing was absolutely perfect. The position was fine, and the ball just getting over the boundary.
Yes, he picked the line and the length very, very early. Was able to get into position very swiftly after that. Look at that, he's picked it so early, and he's given it everything. Another skyer there. Will it be a catch? This time, yes. Zoysa finally getting his man. Russell Arnold judging that catch to a nicety. Took his own time to get under it and then held on.
So that's not what Pakistan wanted. Afridi picking up the bait. So the Sri Lankans had Russell Arnold placed in the right position and down his throat. A very well held catch. And Shahid Afridi, he's gone due to his indiscretion. So Pakistan lose their second wicket. There you are, that's Russell Arnold judging that catch to a nicety. Shahid Afridi is gone for 22, Pakistan 56 for 2.
Tremendous shot from Saeed Anwar. Once again picking up the length so quickly.
Well, Zoysa giving a lot of room to Saeed Anwar, and Saeed Anwar was quick onto it and placing the ball beautifully through point region for a boundary.
Directed. The Sri Lankans think they're onto something. Johanna might just have got in though. But we'll take a look at the picture. The camera never lies.
Direct hits usually give the fielding side a great deal of hope. And as always, there you are, that's Muralidharan so very quickly onto it. And he might have got through Johanna.
On that, it looks like he's still on the line. But you cannot make a decisive verdict from that one.
That certainly is unfortunate, because one really cannot say for sure whether the bat really got in at the time the bail went off.
But don't take away from an outstanding fielding effort. That pick up and throw was something you've come to expect. .50 to Saeed Anwar. 34th 50 in international cricket. Very well played 50. One life that Sri Lanka will rule for a long time, but achieved at a pretty good rate as well. 50 from 65 balls, with 3 fours and a 6. Pakistan 102 for 2.
And as Harsha Bhogle said, he's used the sweep very well. This time he swept it finer. Sanat Jayasuriya, he swept square. Now he swept him finer.
Well, this is good batting from Saeed Anwar. He's picking his spots really well. He moved outside the line of the ball and placing the ball very fine. There was no chance for the fielder to stop this one. Look at him. He picked the line up so quickly, moved outside the line and sweeping it beautifully.
Well, the umpire looking at the square leg umpire, but Yusuf Yohana decides to walk himself. So a rare failure for Yusuf Yohana, taken by the bowler himself, Upul Chandana. What a lovely catch that was.
This is good, intelligent bowling by Chandana. The Sri Lankans, they really have worked every batsman out as far as the Pakistani batting is concerned. They knew that Yusuf Yohana is so good at hitting the ball inside out, over extra cover. They have tucked him up. They've been bowling him just on the leg stump, giving him no room to move inside the line of the ball. Yusuf Yohana trying to play an inside out shot and hold out to the bowler.
It's been a very impressive bowling performance so far from the Sri Lankans. There's tend to go after this than before. It's too much width.
Sasana Jayasuriya not really flighting the ball, firing it just a little quicker. And Zamamul Haq really picked that up quite quickly. Where you see that ball not spinning, coming on quicker. And Zamamul Haq making sure that he plays it with a slanted bat.
And he's got him. He's got him. Caught by that man at deep, short backward square. Muralidharan on the edge of the circle. And what a soft dismissal. And what a soft end to an innings that was wonderful and promised much more.
Well, it had to happen this way. Saidan once again opting for that pedal sweep shot, getting an edge and safely taken by Muralidharan. An important wicket, a crucial one, because Saeed was well settled. Gone for 82 and Pakistan lose their 4th wicket for 173.
What, 42 minutes left in this innings. 10 overs to go. Beautiful shot. 5 was the Sri Lankan captain. I'd be looking with great concern at the way Inzamam is batting now.
Well, he's in exquisite form here in Zamamul Haq, and also timing the ball quite beautifully. Hitting this with a lot of power off the back foot and crashing it through the offside. Muralidharan really had no chance because this ball was travelling.
So Pakistan have an outstanding attack. Oh, he's going to be in trouble. The throw wasn't very good. And so valuable seconds were lost as Kaluwitana had to jump high and then come down. Inzamam's looking satisfied.
Moin Khan has got to be just a little careful here. Zamamul Haq, remember, has got an injury that he's carrying. His heel is not 100%. Struggling in the Caribbean. He's also got to watch out for his partners running, because Inzamam is not the swiftest of the runners. He's in there because the throw wasn't a great one.
And now a discussion. I think he's asked for a runner. Sana Jayasuriya says, well, we have no problems. But Javed is saying, come in. Okay, runner is going out now. So the crowd here warming up to the occasion. Inzamam is on 48. And this should be 50. Superb fielding. Has saved a run for the Sri Lankans. But the big man has reached another half-century.
It has been a fine innings by Zamamul Haq. He's guided the Pakistan innings with that fine half-century. The crowd on their feet now. This innings suddenly gathering in momentum.
That smash back. Flat 6 for Moin.
A superb shot by Moin, using his feet once again, smitten that away. And concern in the Sri Lankan ranks. Just see Moin using his feet and the power behind that shot, bisecting the fielders at long on and long off, straight into the side screen.
That's up in the air. It's gone miles up in the air. That was always on the cards. So another catch goes down, albeit a difficult one.
Nothing going right for the Sri Lankans. You could see Chaminda Vas against the background of the sky, went miles in the air, but he was never under it.
And that's clubbed away. One bounce past long on. And what a way to bring up the 50-run partnership. That looked like a baseball hit.
That was indeed smote away by Moin Khan. Charging, and just see the flat bat. Ball just dropping a few feet inside the line.
That's chipped up in the air. This could go all the way. That's a big six for Moin. We saw him play this shot quite often in the World Cup. Take a look at this.
Oh, what a shot. There's nothing much one can do about that. Sailing over that fine leg boundary for six. A very big hit.
Tremendous strike. The ball is disappearing to all corners of this Bangabandhu Stadium. 2:37 for 4. Dropped. Would you believe it? This time it's the captain.
Nothing seems to be going right for the Sri Lankans. You could see the looks of despair in the dressing room. And this time, as Ravi said, it is the captain.
6 drop catches today, scorer tells us. Sometimes it's difficult when the ball comes out of the crowd and flat. But they're feeling the pressure, there's no doubt about that. Inzamam can't believe his luck. That's a tremendous blow. Moin Khan is having a ball out there. And when you see the 6 being hit, at one stage it looked as if the ball was taking off.
Well, nothing's going right for the Sri Lankans. Everything's going right for Moin Khan. Everything he does seems to be working. And what a shot that was. You could see that ball scaling over.
It's a good 25 yards behind the boundary line. 15 of this over now. Still a couple of balls remaining. In fact, this is the last ball. It's cheeky, and it's brought up 50 for Moin Khan. 19 of the last over. And a tremendous innings by the Pakistan captain. 256 for 4.
And that really was amazing. The ball on the off stump. You could see Moin Khan weeding his way outside off stump, and then just a flick of the wrist. The ball sailing over the boundary.
That's a great cricketing shot. One bounce over extra cover.
Absolutely brilliant. Just giving himself room. Heaving it over the offside. Just standing. Just see the timing. This is sensational cricket.
6. A biggie from the big man.
The crowd's on their feet. This is just sensational batting. There's nothing the Sri Lankans could do. The fire's lighting, and just see Inzamam. He's used his feet, and a powerful strike. Miles over the line.
And he's finished the innings in magnificent fashion. 104 runs have come of the last 10. Pakistan have rocketed away to 277 for 4. The captain leading from the front. 56 from just 31.
This really has been absolutely brilliant innings by Moin Khan. He's certainly entertained this big crowd. And those smiles of satisfaction from Javed Mian and then the rest of the dressing room. What a superb innings it has been.
Saeed Anwar. Very good innings at the top of the order. 82 of 115. And then it was all this partnership. 72 for Inzamam of 66, and Moin Khan 56 of just 31 deliveries. The Sri Lankan bowling took some tap today. Vas was not at his best. 8 overs for 52. And Veeraratne, one thought, was the pick of the bowlers. Did a good job. 6 overs for 23. And the spinners too did a pretty good job on this track. Look at those last few overs. 104 runs coming off the last 10. And that last partnership, 104 of just 61, has put Pakistan in a very, very strong position here in the Pepsi Asia Cup final.
And that's Sri Lanka have decided to open the batting with Sanat Jayasuriya and Kalu Vitanada, the old pair, and probably hold Arvind De Silva in the middle, which also I think makes sense.
And straight away off the mark. Might just run away, misfield, and the boundary. So not a very good start. Mohammad Akram missing that one.
That was nicely played by Jayasuriya. Wasim Akram drifting to the leg side and easily done by Jayasuriya. The timing was there, and poor miss by Mohammad Akram.
In the air and away from Saeed Anwar, who had just come in to stop that run in the circle. Really struggling with that running, ginger running. And he's got him. Yes. So Saeed Anwar doing a very good job in the end. Brilliant throw, and Kalu Vitanada being dismissed quite early here.
Well, he might have been struggling with his legs over there, but it was good intelligent cricket from Saeed Anwar. He knew that Kalu Vitanada was struggling, and he's going to do something really fast to reach there. Presence of mind, throwing it to the wicketkeeper, and Moeen ran him out easily.
Took his time to gather that one, and Kalu Vitanada was just stuttering a little bit, waiting for the call of his partner to get to the keeper's end, and that really hampered his running in the end. Clear-cut decision, gone for naught in Sri Lanka, 6 for 1. Hitting it in the air and clearing the infield. Nicely struck by Chaminda Vaas. He's been ordered to come here and deliver for the Sri Lankans. Didn't look very pretty, but was very effective.
Well, he picked this one from way outside the off stump. Seems like that he was prepared. He decided that he's going to go with the shot, and even before the ball was delivered, he was onto it. And swing of the arm, getting a boundary.
Bowling, middle stump, uprooted. That's very good bowling. Mohammad Akram making sure that he bowls that one up and within the stumps and being rewarded.
This is good intelligent bowling from Mohammad Akram. He learned the lesson that he cannot bowl short to this fellow. He was onto the job this time, getting the ball to pitch on the middle stump, and the ball came back a bit, and Chaminda Vaas has been knocked out. Sri Lanka 21 for 2.
Fine edge, and they'll run away to the boundary, away from Mohammad Akram. So Wasim Akram just overstretching a little here, not controlling his line.
Once again, Wasim drifting down on the pads. Last shot Jayasuriya played was wider off the fielder, but this time he made sure that it goes fine and there won't be any chance.
Cutting in the air, and this will run away because it was slashed hard. Mohammad Akram will be disappointed because it was a decent delivery.
It wasn't that short, like you said, it was Ramiz that second slip. If it was in place, it would have been an easy catch, but nevertheless the ball really flew off the edge and there was no chance for Abdul Razak to cut this one off.
Cutting inside edge and all the way to the boundary. So 12 runs coming at that over. Sri Lanka 37 for 2. Trying to go for that cut shot. And Moeen Khan had no chance because the keeper must have been looking at that area of point.
Pitched up, and he loves it in that area. Didn't even move after playing that shot. He knew it was a boundary all the way.
That is a sort of bread and butter shot for Sanat Jayasuriya. As the ball's pitched up, he's always prepared to go over the infield, and there's plenty of room in that area. he seizes that opportunity to pick up 4 runs.
Up in the air, leading edge, Mohammad Akram strikes again, and what a big wicket he's got for his team. The Sri Lankan captain, Sanath Jayasuriya. And now Sri Lanka are in trouble.
Sri Lanka in deep trouble. That spells disaster for them. Sanath Jayasuriya looking to just turn the ball on the onside. A leading edge and a simple catch, a soft dismissal caught by Mohammad Akram. Just have a look at it again. Sanath Jayasuriya looking to work it on the onside. And a very soft dismissal. So big wicket for Pakistan. The wicket of Sanath Jayasuriya, the Sri Lankan captain, caught by Mohammad Akram. And the Pakistan is delighted. Sanath Jayasuriya goes for 22. 3 down for 46.
Weekend TV Pulse.
It's very nicely played. Just helped the ball along. He's a very good player off his pads, Marwan Atapattu.
Nicely played by Atapattu. Just send the ball on its way using the pace of the bowler rather than working out any pace himself.
That is a beautiful shot. He's not a very powerful striker, Marwan Atapattu. He doesn't need to be, because he works it so beautifully.
Well, that's his strength. Square of the wicket on either side, and the angle from which Azhar Mahmood was bowling made Atapattu's job so much easier.
28 the partnership so far, but it's taken time, and Sri Lanka cannot afford that. 53 balls is too many. Not if he plays shots like those. That was handsome.
Now this is textbook stuff from Marwan Atapattu. Great balance and never trying to hit the ball too hard. All he wants to do is to get into good position here and work the ball into the gap.
He's gone for the big one. Very productive shot that when you have fielders in the circle.
That was a brilliant batting from Marwan Atapattu. He was trying to get on the front foot. He picked the line up so quickly. He saw the ball was a bit short and getting back on his back foot and hitting it over the top. This is good stuff from Marwan Atapattu.
There again, off his pads. Very fluent, very comfortable. Just works the ball away. Doesn't hit it too hard. Very elegant. And he gets his half-century.
He's such a serene effect on the partners. He is an epitome of calm. He's just, whatever the situation is, doesn't get rattled, keeps on playing away, keeps on picking up singles, occasional boundaries as well, but he has already 6-7 boundaries in this inning.
Going for the big hit. Good save there. Oh, and he scores a direct hit. Shoaib Malik in the thick of action again. First a brilliant save, then a quick recovery, gets the ball and hurls it at the stumps. Is he out?
Well, they say not to go on a misfield. Marwan Atapattu is struggling. Well, it'll be interesting to see the replay again. It's just about in, Sonny.
Well, what a splendid piece of work there by the young man. Yes, he might be just a little in, just a little, not by much. And that too because Atapattu recovered quickly. Yes, his bat is in. There it is, the ball is still about to hit the stumps. Umpire satisfied that the batsman was in. Up in the air, it should be out. Yes, Johanna making sure that the catch nestles in his palms. Sri Lanka have lost their most experienced batsman, Arvind De Silva, going for the wicket of Arshad Khan, caught in the deep.
Well, Arvind realizing they have to get off and pick up the run rate. He's decided to come down to the wicket, but Arshad Khan cleverly changing his line and bowling it outside the off stump. Arvind got a huge edge on it, and Yusuf Yohana took an easy catch. Sri Lanka 117 for 4.
Just no.
Come on! Come on!
Yusuf Yohana just a bit slow. And behind the stumps, Moin Khan does another ad for a throat reliever.
Come on, Yusuf!
Well, he's not happy at all, Moin Khan, with the effort of Yusuf Yohana. Shouting loudly, "Yaar, come on!"
There's a lot on that. There is a huge amount of wood on that. That's gone past the rope, past the hoardings. On most grounds that will be in the stands. Azhar Mahmood doesn't like it, not shy of saying that. But that contest was won on a technical knockout by Russell Arnold.
This was a terrific hit. Really, the ball was a good one. And Russell Arnold making it into that shot. Quite easily, lifting him over mid-wicket. Minimum of effort and maximum returns. 6 all the way.
Arshad Khan starts a new over. There's a big appeal. And umpire Bansal checks out his thumb, which is not much use for the bowler. 152 for 4.
Yes, clearly saying not out because the batsman struck outside the line. That's good sweep. Perfect placement.
Good looking shot by Russell Arnold. Got the ball on the half volley, got his pad in front and swept very efficiently. The lone Sri Lankan flag flying over there, fluttering. It's nicely struck by Russell Arnold. Sri Lanka need a few more boundaries like this. And they need a batsman like Russell Arnold to come good.
That's a tremendous blow from Mavanado Padu. Those are the kind of shots required for Sri Lanka. And very rightly, they're taking the risks at this stage.
Oh, very well executed by Mavanado Padu. Typical textbook type. Quickly onto it and whipping it away on the onside. That's the area he should be looking at. There's plenty of spaces with the fielder standing up.
That's a very good shot. He's not played this with a horizontal bat. He's played it with a vertical bat. 6. That's clear deep mid-wicket. So good calculated risk here from Russell Arnold.
That is indeed a fine shot. Just again picking up very quickly. And he's strong in that area. A superb shot by Russell Arnold.
Well, he took the fielder on in the deep and won the battle here, just clearing him. Russell Arnold is playing extremely well now. I mentioned earlier he's begun to take calculated risks. Again, a good flat hit here. It almost went all the way.
Arnold is gaining on confidence there. Once again, using his feet and hitting it to the vacant area. So these are very good signs from Sri Lanka's point of view.
This is up in the air. It could be taken and is taken by Afridi. That is something Sri Lanka didn't want. Pakistan once again having the upper hand. Arshad Khan striking in his final over.
Russell Arnold had to take the risks. And here he is hitting across the line. And this time not making proper contact. The ball high up in the air. And Afridi, he's under it. safe hands, and the Pakistanis are delighted. Farshad Khan strikes. Russell Arnold's valuable innings comes to an end. He's out for 41, 196 for 5.
Well, that should be 4. This ball's racing away. That's a poor delivery from Afridi.
Afridi is having a few problems getting his line and length right. And that's sensible batting by Marwan Atapatul, using the pace of the delivery to let it run past short third man, the man standing in front. There's always runs once he beats him.
That's a direct hit. And this could be out. He does hit the stumps at pretty regular intervals. Now from the angle he's hit the stumps here, he could see just one stump.
Everything seems to be going right for Pakistan. That was superb cricket by Afridi. Just see the manner in which he went in there. Just saw a single stump. And there you are. That's the throw. And there's no doubt that Maharajawadana is well short of his crease. He's out of his ground.
Well, the third umpire needed just one replay. Brilliant fielding from Shahid Afridi. And Jayawardana's short tenure at the crease comes to an end. 202 for 6.
On 99. And getting a run. A direct hit would have certainly got Upul Chand out, but safely in. What a 100.
Yes, a splendid innings that from Marwan Atapatul, who came in at the stage when Sri Lanka went tottering. But he's held the innings together. And while he's at the crease, there is just a sniff of a chance for the Sri Lankans.
An edge.
He's out. That is the wicket that they wanted. Wasim Akram saying yes. The man with 100 against his name, the man who's held the innings together. Going for that shot without really moving his feet. Have a look at that. Hardly ever moved his feet and paid the penalty for it. If he had maybe put his foot forward, he might have gone a little closer to the bat. Maybe got a thicker edge, which should have gone past the wicket-keeper. But no movement of the feet. He's paid the penalty for it, but after a very brilliant innings. 100, 220 for 7.
Connecting. And connecting well. 6. What a hit.
He played a pretty useful innings in the match the day before yesterday. Got 46 then with a clean hitting like this. Not easy to loft the quick bowler over long off for a 6. But he's done that quite brilliantly.
It's a very good hit. Stayed into that stroke, making sure that he got it in the middle of the bat. Fine edge and another boundary. So an extremely good over for the Sri Lankans. Not very good bowling by Mohammad Akram.
If the fielder is in the circle, the bowler should not be bowling at the pads. It's very simple. He's got the ball to swing in. Fuller length is always going to be nudged away. Zoysa getting a welcome boundary for Sri Lanka.
Putting it in the air. Very good hit by Upul Chand. And a boundary. Actually, the umpire has signaled a 6. But that one clearly hitting the fence on the bounce.
He's picked that slower one up early. He's quite prepared to throw his bat at everything now. He's pulled the ball from outside the boundary. Question is whether he was airborne when he did that. He's gone outside the boundary, so it's got to be a boundary.
Got him, bowl. Doesn't get better than this. Wasim Akram on target, getting that ball full up. lovely piece of bowling.
Yes, the previous delivery was a little outside the off stump. This one was the one that swung in a little bit to Upul Chandana. He really bowls this particular delivery well. Look at that. At the base of the off stump, just pegging it back. He is delighted, Wasim Akram, because he senses that the man who could have taken Sri Lanka to an unlikely victory is out for 24, and they are now 237 for 8.
Muralidharan hitting him straight and caught. Third attempt taken by Shoaib Malik, the 12th man. So now just a wicket required for Pakistan to win this cup.
Muralidharan knows only one way to play, that is to swing the bat. If it's around the off stump, he slices the ball towards backward point, the third man. But if he connects, it goes to long on. He's connected. Shoaib Malik. 1, 2, 3. Keeping his eyes on the ball at all times. Didn't panic at all when the ball didn't settle in his palms in the first instance. Muralidharan out for a duck. Sri Lanka 9 down for 238.
Well, in case you don't know what's happening out there, Kushalya Weeraratne came out with the intention to bat, couldn't hold his bat, and that is the reason why Pakistanis are rejoicing, because they've won this Asia Pepsi Cup for the first time ever.
This scenes of great jubilation here. The crowd solidly backing Pakistan here in Dhaka. Sri Lanka 238 all out, but they won a lot of friends and admirers today by the manner in which they chased that total. Marwan Attapattu made a wonderful century. Russell Arnold kept it alive with 41, and Upul Chandana caused a few flutters with that 24 from 16 balls. But in the end, it was the genius of Wasim Akram that turned the match around. 2 for 38 from 8 overs. Those were the wickets that mattered. Marwan Attapattu and Upul Chandana. Mohammad Akram had a couple of wickets as well. Abdul Razak picked up one. Arshad Khan a good tight spell in the middle overs. But really, when it got close, Wasim Akram was the man who mattered.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've had a most exciting Pepsi Asia Cup final, a game that was worthy to be a final, and in the end it was a stunning batting performance by Pakistan, especially in the last 10 overs where they scored 104 runs, and that helped them lift their first Asia Cup. In the presentation party